The unexpected encounter. Welcome, cadets. Today marks the beginning of a story that will delve into the unknown, a tale of humanity's unexpected prowess. The Galactic Senate had never anticipated the rise of the human species. They were a species from an average world, orbiting a yellow star on the fringes of the galaxy. Initial reports described them as unremarkable, with physical and sensory capabilities that were nothing extraordinary compared to other species within the Senate. However, a particular incident challenged these preconceived notions. On a routine mission, a group of aliens from the Zarnath Empire captured a small human reconnaissance team. The Zarnathians, known for their advanced interrogation techniques, were confident in their ability to extract any information from their captives. What they didn't foresee was the resilience and ingenuity of the humans they had imprisoned. The Zarnathians had successfully interrogated countless species, breaking them down both mentally and physically. But the humans presented a unique challenge. They withstood the initial interrogations, displaying a level of mental fortitude that perplexed their captors. Despite their technological superiority, the Zarnathians were unable to break the human spirit. As days turned into weeks, frustration grew among the Zarnathian interrogators. They had tried every method in their arsenal, yet the humans remained resolute. The interrogators were on the verge of admitting defeat when a new human arrived, a negotiator named Captain James Turner. His arrival marked a turning point in the standoff. Captain Turner, a seasoned officer with a background in psychology and diplomacy, had been sent to negotiate the release of his team. He approached the Zarnathians with a calm demeanor, his every move calculated to convey confidence and control. Turner understood that the key to success lay not in brute force, but in psychological manipulation. The Zarnathians, intrigued by this new human, decided to entertain his request for a meeting. They were eager to see what tricks this negotiator had up his sleeve. Little did they know, Turner had a plan that would turn the tables on them entirely. Turner's first move was to engage the Zarnathians in a dialogue that emphasized mutual respect and understanding. He spoke of the potential benefits of cooperation between their species, appealing to their sense of logic and pragmatism. He highlighted the strengths of both civilizations, painting a picture of a future where humans and Zarnathians could work together towards common goals. The Zarnathian leader, Commander HFY, listened intently. He was intrigued by Turner's words, but remained skeptical. The Zarnathians had always viewed humans as inferior beings, useful, perhaps, but not equals. Turner needed to do more to convince them. Recognizing this, Turner shifted his approach. He began to share stories of human resilience and innovation, tales of survival against all odds, of creativity in the face of adversity. He spoke of the human spirit, a force that had propelled their species to overcome countless challenges throughout history. Turner's words were not just informative, they were inspiring. Commander HFY found himself captivated by these stories. He saw a side of humanity that he had never considered before, a strength that was not measured by physical prowess or technological advancement, but by sheer willpower and determination. Turner had managed to plant a seed of doubt in the Zarnathian leader's mind. Over the next few days, Turner continued his efforts, gradually winning over more members of the Zarnathian delegation. He used his understanding of psychology to build rapport, finding common ground and fostering a sense of camaraderie. The humans' unwavering resilience and Turner's strategic diplomacy began to erode the Zarnathians' preconceived notions. Eventually, Commander HFY agreed to release the human prisoners, recognizing that there was more to gain from cooperation than from continued conflict. The Zarnathians, though reluctant, acknowledged the unique strengths of the human species. The incident marked the beginning of a new chapter in interspecies relations, one where humans were no longer seen as mere subjects, but as potential allies. Captain James Turner returned to Earth a hero, his actions having forged a tentative but promising alliance with the Zarnathians. His story became a testament to the power of human ingenuity and resilience, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit could prevail. As the cadets listened to the story, they couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. They were part of a species that had defied expectations and shown the galaxy that there was more to humanity than met the eye. The lesson was clear. Never underestimate the power of the human spirit. The Galactic Senate's deliberation. Following the unexpected success of Captain Turner's mission, the Galactic Senate found itself at a crossroads. The incident with the Zarnathians had highlighted a glaring oversight in their assessment of humanity. The Senate, composed of representatives from numerous species, convened to deliberate on the implications of this newfound understanding of humans. Senator Arkell, a respected member of the Senate from the Vernac species, called for a special session to discuss the potential inclusion of humans into the Senate. The chamber buzzed with anticipation as delegates from across the galaxy gathered to hear the proposal. The humans have demonstrated a remarkable resilience and ingenuity. Senator Arkell began, addressing the assembly. Their encounter with the Zarnathians has shown us that they possess qualities that are not easily measured by conventional means. It is time we reconsider our stance on their membership. As Senator Arkell spoke, holographic displays around the chamber projected images of the Zarnathian incident. The delegates watched as Captain Turner negotiated with Commander Xelfar, their expressions reflecting a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Senator Xelren of the Xern, a species known for their analytical prowess, raised a hand to speak. While the human's resilience is commendable, we must consider the potential risks. Their unpredictable nature could pose a threat to the stability of the Senate. Arkell nodded thoughtfully. Your concerns are valid, Senator Xelren. However, I believe that the benefits of including humans far outweigh the risks. Their unique perspective and problem-solving abilities could greatly enhance our collective capabilities. The debate continued, with delegates voicing their opinions on both sides of the argument. Some were intrigued by the potential for collaboration with humans, while others remained wary of their unpredictable nature. The session stretched on, with no clear consensus in sight. In the midst of the deliberation, a new voice emerged. It was Ambassador Lyra of the Phylaxians, a species known for their diplomatic acumen. Perhaps we are approaching this from the wrong angle, she suggested. Instead of focusing solely on the potential risks, we should consider the opportunities for mutual growth. The humans have shown a willingness to cooperate and adapt. If we guide them, they could become valuable allies. Ambassador Lyra's words resonated with many in the chamber. The discussion began to shift towards a more balanced perspective, weighing both the potential benefits and challenges of including humans in the Senate. As the session drew to a close, Senator Arkell proposed a compromise. I suggest we initiate a probationary period for the humans. During this time, we can observe their interactions with other species and assess their potential for full membership. This will allow us to make a more informed decision. The proposal was met with cautious approval. The delegates voted in favor of the probationary period, and the decision was made to formally extend an invitation to humanity. The humans would be given the opportunity to prove themselves as responsible members of the galactic community. The news was met with mixed reactions on Earth. Some saw it as a historic opportunity, while others viewed it with suspicion. Regardless, the invitation marked a significant step forward in humanity's journey into the broader galaxy. As the probationary period began, humans were integrated into various aspects of the Senate's operations. They participated in scientific research, diplomatic missions, and cultural exchanges. The humans' adaptability and innovative thinking soon began to make an impact, earning the respect of many Senate members. Despite the progress, challenges remained. There were occasional misunderstandings and conflicts as humans navigated the complexities of interspecies relations. However, these obstacles only served to highlight the importance of cooperation and mutual understanding. Through it all, Captain James Turner continued to play a pivotal role. His experience and diplomatic skills were invaluable in bridging the gap between humans and other species. Turner's leadership and the resilience of his team became symbols of humanity's potential to contribute positively to the galaxy. As the probationary period neared its end, the Senate reconvened to evaluate the humans' performance. The delegates reviewed reports and testimonies, reflecting on the progress made and the challenges faced. Senator Arkell, who had championed the humans' inclusion from the start, addressed the assembly once more. The humans have shown us that they are capable of remarkable growth and adaptation. They have faced challenges with resilience and have contributed positively to our collective endeavors. I believe it is time to grant them full membership in the Senate. The news spread quickly, igniting celebrations on Earth and among human allies across the galaxy. The journey had not been easy, but humanity had proven its worth. They had shown that they could rise to the occasion, defying expectations and forging a path forward. As the cadets listened to the story, they felt a renewed sense of purpose. They were part of a species that had earned its place among the stars through resilience, ingenuity, and cooperation. The lesson was clear. With determination and unity, humanity could achieve greatness. The Alliance's first mission, with humanity's full membership in the Galactic Senate secured, the next challenge lay ahead. The Senate had formed an alliance with the humans, recognizing their potential as valuable partners. The first joint mission of this new alliance would test the strength of their cooperation and set the tone for future endeavors. The mission was to investigate a distress signal from a remote planet on the edge of the galaxy. The planet, designated Sylar 4, was home to a small research outpost. The distress signal had been brief and cryptic, hinting at an unknown threat. The Senate decided to send a joint task force, composed of both human and alien representatives, to assess the situation and provide assistance. Captain James Turner was appointed as the leader of the human contingent, his experience and diplomatic skills making him the ideal candidate for the role. Accompanying him were Lieutenant Sarah Mitchell, a brilliant engineer, and Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned xenobiologist. The alien representatives included Commander Xelfar of the Zarnathians, who had come to respect Turner, and Dr. Varnock of the Vernax, a specialist in alien technology. The team embarked on their journey aboard the Starship Endeavour, a state-of-the-art vessel equipped with the latest technology from both human and alien sources. As they approached Sylar 4, the tension on the ship was palpable. The unknown threat loomed large in their minds, and the success of their mission would hinge on their ability to work together. Upon arrival, the team was met with a desolate landscape. The research outpost appeared abandoned, with no signs of life. The distress signal had originated from the main building, a structure partially obscured by the planet's dense foliage. The team cautiously made their way inside, weapons at the ready. Inside the building, they discovered evidence of a struggle. Equipment was strewn about, and signs of damage indicated a violent confrontation. Dr. Carter examined the environment, searching for clues. "It looks like they were attacked, but there's no sign of what did this," she remarked, her voice tinged with concern. As they moved deeper into the facility, they encountered a survivor, a scientist named Dr. Ilara Voss. She was injured and disoriented, but she managed to relay a fragmented account of the attack. It was something we hadn't seen before. They came out of nowhere, overwhelmed us. We tried to send a warning, but Dr. Voss's account raised more questions than answers. The team decided to secure the facility and gather more information. Lieutenant Mitchell worked to restore the outpost's systems, hoping to retrieve data that could shed light on the attackers. Meanwhile, Dr. Carter tended to Dr. Voss's injuries, using advanced medical technology provided by the Vernax. As the hours passed, the team pieced together the events leading up to the attack. The outpost had been studying a rare mineral unique to Sylar 4, believed to have potential applications in energy production. The attackers, identified as a rogue faction of the Carthan, a species known for their aggressive tendencies, had likely targeted the outpost to seize control of the mineral deposits. Commander Xelfar proposed a plan to defend the outpost and repel the Carthan attackers. The team worked together to fortify their position, utilizing both human and alien technology to set up defenses. Captain Turner coordinated the efforts, ensuring that everyone played to their strengths. The Carthan returned as anticipated, launching a fierce assault on the outpost. The Joint Task Force held their ground, their combined expertise and determination proving to be a formidable defense. Turner led the charge, his tactical acumen and inspiring leadership galvanizing the team. Lieutenant Mitchell's technical prowess came to the forefront as she rigged improvised traps and automated defenses. Dr. Carter provided critical support, using her knowledge of xenobiology to develop countermeasures against the Carthan's biological weapons. Commander Excelfar and Dr. Varnock fought alongside the humans, their advanced weaponry and combat skills crucial in turning the tide of battle. The battle was intense, but the Alliance's cooperation and adaptability proved decisive. The Carthan were eventually forced to retreat, their attack thwarted. The team had successfully defended the outpost and secured the mineral deposits, preventing the Carthan from gaining control. In the aftermath of the battle, Captain Turner addressed the team. Today, we have proven that by working together, we can overcome any challenge. This mission was a testament to the strength of our alliance and the power of cooperation. Let this be the first of many victories. The successful mission on Sylar 4 solidified the alliance between humans and the Galactic Senate. The Joint Task Force had demonstrated that unity and collaboration could achieve remarkable results. As the cadets listened to the story, they felt a sense of pride and inspiration. They were part of a species that had shown the galaxy the true potential of humanity: resilient, innovative, and capable of greatness. A new threat emerges. With the success of the Sylar 4 mission behind them, the alliance between humanity and the Galactic Senate grew stronger. The collaboration had proven beneficial, leading to advancements in technology, medicine, and cultural exchange. However, a new threat loomed on the horizon, one that would test the alliance's resolve and unity. Reports began to surface of a mysterious force attacking remote outposts and colonies on the fringes of the galaxy. These attacks were swift and devastating, leaving few survivors. The Senate's intelligence network struggled to identify the perpetrators, as the attackers left little evidence behind. The only clue was a recurring symbol found at the sites: a crimson star encircled by dark flames. The Senate convened an emergency session to address the growing threat. Senator Arkell, a staunch supporter of the Human Alliance, called for immediate action. "We cannot allow this threat to go unchecked. We must unite our forces and protect our people. I propose a joint task force, led by Captain James Turner, to investigate and neutralize this menace." The proposal was met with overwhelming support. Captain Turner was summoned to the Senate chamber, where he was briefed on the situation. Turner listened intently, his expression grim. "We will need to act quickly and decisively. This enemy is unlike any we have faced before. We must be prepared for the unexpected." Turner assembled a diverse team of specialists for the mission. Alongside him were Lieutenant Sarah Mitchell and Dr. Emily Carter, who had proven their capabilities during the Sylar 4 mission. Joining them were Commander Excelfar and Dr. Varnock, their expertise invaluable in combating this new threat. The team also included Sergeant Kira Thorne, a seasoned soldier with extensive combat experience, and Tarek, a skilled hacker from the Garlac species. The team set off aboard the Starship Endeavour, their destination a recently attacked colony on the planet Viridian. As they approached, they encountered a scene of devastation. The colony lay in ruins, with fires still smoldering and debris scattered across the landscape. The team landed and began their investigation, hoping to find clues that could lead them to the attackers. As they combed through the wreckage, they discovered evidence of advanced weaponry and tactics. The attackers had used a combination of energy-based and biological weapons, indicating a high level of sophistication. Dr. Carter analyzed the biological samples, her findings revealing a disturbing truth. These weapons are designed to target specific species. The attackers are not just indiscriminate, they are deliberate and calculated. Lieutenant Mitchell worked to restore the colony's damaged data systems, hoping to retrieve surveillance footage. With Tarek's assistance, they managed to access the colony's security logs. The footage showed the attackers, shadowy figures moving with precision and coordination. The symbol of the Crimson Star was prominently displayed on their armor. Commander HFY examined the footage, his expression serious. This symbol belongs to the Crimson Dawn, a radical faction believed to be extinct. They were known for their ruthlessness and fanaticism. If they have resurfaced, we are facing a formidable enemy. The team relayed their findings to the Senate, who authorized an all-out effort to track down and eliminate the Crimson Dawn. Captain Turner led the task force from one devastated colony to another, piecing together the Crimson Dawn's movements and strategies. The task was arduous and dangerous, but the team's determination never wavered. In one particularly harrowing encounter, the team faced off against a Crimson Dawn strike force on the planet Cygnus 7. The battle was fierce, with both sides sustaining heavy casualties. Captain Turner and Sergeant Thorne led the ground assault, their combat skills and leadership proving crucial. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Mitchell and Tarek worked to disable the Crimson Dawn's communications, disrupting their coordination. Dr. Carter and Dr. Varnock provided medical support and tactical analysis, their expertise saving countless lives. Commander HFY, wielding advanced Zarnathian weaponry, fought valiantly alongside his human allies. The combined efforts of the team eventually turned the tide, forcing the Crimson Dawn to retreat. The victory on Cygnus 7 was a significant blow to the Crimson Dawn, but the war was far from over. The team continued their relentless pursuit, uncovering the Crimson Dawn's hidden bases and disrupting their operations. Each victory brought them closer to their ultimate goal, eliminating the Crimson Dawn threat once and for all. As the cadets listened to the story, they were reminded of the importance of unity and perseverance. The alliance between humans and the Galactic Senate had faced immense challenges, but through cooperation and determination, they had risen to the occasion. The lesson was clear. Together, they could overcome any obstacle and protect the galaxy from those who sought to sow chaos and destruction. The final confrontation. The relentless pursuit of the Crimson Dawn led the Alliance to the remote planet of Draktar, a desolate world on the edge of the galaxy. Intelligence reports indicated that this was the location of the Crimson Dawn's main base of operations. The Senate authorized a full-scale assault, determined to end the threat once and for all. Captain James Turner and his team prepared for the final confrontation. The mission was fraught with danger, but their resolve was unwavering. They had come too far and sacrificed too much to turn back now. The fate of countless lives depended on their success. As the Starship Endeavour approached Draktar, the team could see the Crimson Dawn's base, a sprawling complex fortified with advanced defenses. The plan was to launch a coordinated attack, with ground forces and aerial support working in unison to breach the enemy's stronghold. Captain Turner addressed his team one last time before the assault. "This is it. We've faced countless challenges together, and we've always come out on top. Today we put an end to the Crimson Dawn. Remember, we fight for our allies, for the Senate, and for the countless lives that depend on us. Let's finish this." The assault began with a barrage of laser fire and missile strikes, targeting the base's outer defenses. The ground forces, led by Sergeant Kira Thorne, advanced under heavy fire, their progress slow but steady. Lieutenant Mitchell and Tarek provided crucial support, hacking into the Crimson Dawn systems to disable their automated defenses. Dr. Emily Carter and Dr. Varnock stayed behind the front lines, tending to the wounded and coordinating medical support. Their efforts were vital in keeping the ground forces operational amidst the chaos of battle. Commander HFY, wielding his powerful Zarnathian weaponry, led a flanking maneuver to draw enemy fire and create an opening for the main assault. As the team breached the outer defenses, they encountered fierce resistance. The Crimson Dawn fought with a fanaticism that made them a formidable adversary. Captain Turner led the charge, his tactical acumen and unwavering determination inspiring his team to push forward. The battle raged on, with both sides sustaining heavy losses. The team pressed on, driven by the knowledge that failure was not an option. They fought their way through the Crimson Dawn's defenses, reaching the heart of the enemy base. Inside the Central Command Center, they confronted the leader of the Crimson Dawn, a ruthless figure known as High Commander Zarath. Zarath was a towering presence, exuding an aura of menace and power. "You have fought well, but this is where it ends. The Crimson Dawn will rise from the ashes, stronger than ever." Captain Turner stepped forward, his gaze unwavering. "Your reign of terror ends today, Zarath. The galaxy will no longer live in fear of the Crimson Dawn." The final confrontation was intense, with Turner and his team facing off against Zarath and his elite guard. The battle tested their limits, pushing them to the brink. But through sheer determination and teamwork, they managed to overcome the odds. Turner and Zarath faced each other in a brutal hand-to-hand combat, the outcome of the battle hanging in the balance. In a final decisive move, Turner disarmed Zarath and delivered a knockout blow. The High Commander fell, and with him, the Crimson Dawn's hold on the galaxy was shattered. The team's victory was hard-earned and came at a great cost. Many lives were lost, and the scars of battle would remain. But the threat of the Crimson Dawn was eliminated, and the galaxy could begin to heal. As the team regrouped, Captain Turner addressed them, his voice filled with pride and gratitude. "We did it. The Crimson Dawn is no more. We've shown the galaxy what we can achieve when we stand together. This victory belongs to all of us." The cadets listening to the story were inspired by the courage and resilience of Captain Turner and his team. They had faced insurmountable odds and emerged victorious through unity and determination. The lesson was clear. Together, they could overcome any challenge and protect the galaxy from those who sought to sow chaos and destruction. Rebuilding and reflection. With the threat of the Crimson Dawn neutralized, the galaxy began the long process of rebuilding and healing. The alliance between humans and the Galactic Senate had proven its strength and resilience, but the work was far from over. The aftermath of the conflict left many worlds in need of aid and support. Captain James Turner and his team returned to Earth, where they were hailed as heroes. The Senate awarded them with the highest honors, recognizing their bravery and dedication. However, the team knew that their true reward was the knowledge that they had made a difference, that they had protected countless lives, and brought peace to the galaxy. The months that followed were a time of reflection and growth. Lieutenant Sarah Mitchell used her engineering expertise to help rebuild the damaged infrastructure on various worlds. Her innovative solutions and tireless work earned her respect and admiration from all corners of the galaxy. Dr. Emily Carter continued her research, focusing on the biological impacts of the conflict and developing new medical treatments to aid the recovery of those affected. Her dedication to healing and her groundbreaking discoveries made her a beacon of hope for many. Commander Xelfar and Dr. Varnock returned to their respective worlds, where they shared the knowledge and experiences gained from their collaboration with humans. Their efforts helped to strengthen the bonds between their species and humanity, fostering a sense of unity and cooperation. Sergeant Kira Thorne, having seen the horrors of war firsthand, dedicated herself to training the next generation of soldiers. Her experience and leadership skills made her an invaluable mentor, instilling in her trainees the importance of duty, honor, and teamwork. Tarek, the skilled hacker from the Garlac species, continued to use his talents to protect and serve. His contributions to cybersecurity and intelligence were instrumental in preventing further threats and ensuring the safety of the galaxy. Captain Turner, though honored and celebrated, chose to step back from the front lines. He spent his time writing and sharing his experiences, hoping to inspire future generations. His memoirs became a bestseller, and his speeches were sought after across the galaxy. The cadets who listened to Turner's story were deeply moved. They understood that the true strength of the Alliance lay not just in its military might, but in the shared values of cooperation, resilience, and compassion. They felt a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that they were part of something greater, a force for good in the galaxy. As the years passed, the Alliance continued to thrive. The legacy of Captain Turner and his team lived on, a testament to the power of unity and the indomitable spirit of humanity. The galaxy faced new challenges, but the bonds forged in the fires of conflict held strong, guiding them through the darkest of times. The story of Captain James Turner and the Alliance's triumph over the Crimson Dawn became a legend, passed down through generations. It was a story of hope, courage, and the enduring power of collaboration. And as long as the cadets remembered the lessons of the past, the galaxy would remain a place of peace and prosperity. A new dawn. Years had passed since the fall of the Crimson Dawn, and the galaxy had entered a new era of peace and prosperity. The alliance between humans and the Galactic Senate had grown stronger, and the bonds forged in the fires of conflict had become unbreakable. The story of Captain James Turner and his team was now a legend, a source of inspiration for all. The cadets who had once listened to Turner's story were now seasoned officers, leading their own missions and contributing to the continued success of the Alliance. They carried with them the lessons they had learned, embodying the values of unity, resilience, and compassion. One of these officers, Captain Aria Wells, found herself on the brink of a new adventure. The Senate had received a distress signal from a distant star system, and she was tasked with leading a mission to investigate. The signal was faint and intermittent, but it hinted at a potential threat. Captain Wells assembled her team, a diverse group of specialists who represented the best of what the Alliance had to offer. Among them were Lieutenant Jackson Reed, a brilliant strategist; Dr. Lyra Solari, an expert in alien biology; Commander Philax, a formidable warrior from the planet Thaler; and Nea, a gifted engineer with a knack for problem-solving. As they embarked on their journey aboard the Starship Horizon, Captain Wells couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation. She had grown up hearing the stories of Captain Turner and his legendary exploits, and now it was her turn to make a difference. The Horizon arrived at the source of the distress signal, a small planet shrouded in mystery. The team landed and began their investigation, finding evidence of an ancient civilization that had once thrived on the planet. However, the ruins were not the source of the distress signal. It came from a hidden underground facility, sealed off from the surface. The team worked together to breach the facility's defenses and gain access. Inside, they discovered a group of scientists who had been studying an unknown artifact. The artifact, they explained, was a powerful device capable of manipulating time and space. They had activated it, triggering a chain reaction that threatened to destabilize the planet. Captain Wells quickly formulated a plan. The team would need to deactivate the artifact and stabilize the facility to prevent a catastrophic event. Each member of the team played a crucial role in the operation. Lieutenant Reed coordinated the efforts, ensuring that everyone worked in sync. Dr. Solari analyzed the artifact's properties, providing vital information on how to safely deactivate it. Commander Philax and Nea protected the team from hostile entities that had been drawn to the artifact's power. The mission was a race against time, but the team's determination and expertise prevailed. They successfully deactivated the artifact and stabilized the facility, preventing disaster. The scientists were saved, and the planet was secured. As the team regrouped, Captain Wells addressed them with a sense of pride. "We've proven that the spirit of the Alliance lives on. Today, we faced the unknown and emerged victorious. This is just the beginning. Together, we will continue to protect and explore the galaxy, upholding the legacy of those who came before us." The successful mission on the mysterious planet was a testament to the enduring strength of the Alliance. The cadets, now officers, had shown that they were more than capable of carrying the torch forward. The galaxy remained a place of wonder and discovery, and as long as there were brave souls willing to face the unknown, there would always be hope. The story of Captain Aria Wells and her team became the latest chapter in the ongoing saga of the Alliance. It was a reminder that the spirit of unity, resilience, and compassion would continue to guide them, no matter what challenges lay ahead. And as long as the stars shone in the sky, the galaxy would know peace and prosperity, thanks to the courage and dedication of those who called it home.